Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to take lesson 12.5, problem solving. And we will learn how to make new two-dimensional shapes. Now, before starting our lesson, I'm preparing a surprise for you. Since we are staying at home and no school for a few days, so I asked your parents to send me a copy of your real-life connection homework that we used it to make for math on a weekly basis. Now, in this real-life connection, you were asked to create a picture using the shapes that you have learned in the class. You can draw, cut or paste the shapes to come up with any design you want. Now let's check the first superhero. The first picture is for my superhero Muhammad Baswait. Good job, Muhammad. You did great. Muhammad created a cat, dog, mouse, and even a butterfly, a lovely butterfly, using two-dimensional shapes. So now, let's select a shape and revise the two-dimensional shapes that are used in this shape. Now, let's choose the cat. Actually, I like the cat so much. Now, here, Muhammad used triangles for the ears of the cat. How did I know that those are triangles? Do you remember? A triangle is a shape that has three sides. Triangle. That's why we say tri. Three sides, three vertices or corners. Now, let's go to the eyes of the cat. The eyes are made of circles. How did I know that those are circles? I know because circles have curved shapes. Now, what about the body of the cat? Actually, Muhammad used a rectangle. This part is a rectangle. I can see that this was the part that Muhammad used it to create his cat. How did I know that this is a rectangle? A rectangle has two long sides and two short sides. Do you remember what is the difference between a rectangle and a square? Excellent! I can hear you saying that a rectangle has two long sides, two short sides, but a square has four equal sides. Excellent! Good job! Now let's move to the next superhero, Muayyad Zubaydi. Great job! Amazing, Muayyad. Muayyad created a very lovely robot. Now, let's check which two-dimensional shapes did Muayyad used. Okay, now Muayyad used triangles, he used circles, he used rectangles, and he used squares. Now, I need to ask you a question. What do you think of the hand of this lovely robot? Which two-dimensional shapes can I use to create such a hand? Excellent! I can hear you saying we can use a triangle and a rectangle. Then we can use another triangle and one more triangle then rectangle, then triangle. So based on our previous lesson, we can see which two-dimensional shapes can be used to create such a lovely hands for a very beautiful robot. Can you do the same for this hand? You can find this file attached to your classwork on our school's website. You can print it and you can work on Muayyad Zubaydi drawing. His lovely picture by cutting, pasting, and drawing. You can tell me which two-dimensional shapes he used it for the hand. I want you to do it as a homework and send it back to me. Now, let's move to the next superhero. Omar. Great job, Omar. This is a very beautiful castle. It's sparkling and it's colorful. It's really so beautiful. Now let's check which two-dimensional shapes did Omar use. Now Omar, he used triangles. And also those are triangles. He used squares and he used rectangles. And again, what is the difference between a rectangle and a square? A square has 4 equal sides, but for a rectangle, it has 2 long sides, 2 short sides. So only the square has 4 equal sides. Now let's move to the next superhero work. عبد الإله. Amazing keychain, عبد الإله. I can find many two-dimensional shapes. Oval. I can see oval shape. I can see a square hiding here, but I can see it. A hexagon, triangle, trapezoid. A very beautiful keychain, Abd al-Ilah. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Now the next superhero is Zaid. Now, Zaid created many lovely shapes. Let's check together. Now, he used squares, triangles, like you can see here, here, and here. He also used circles, like this one, and this one, and of course the eyes, those beautiful eyes for all those lovely shapes. And he used rectangles for the legs. Good job, Zaid. I'm so proud of you. Thank you all for sharing this beautiful, amazing pictures. Now, let's return back to our lesson. Our lesson for today is make new dimensional shapes. Now, Cora wants to combine shapes to make a circle. She has quarter circle. How can Cora make a circle?